Good morning, good day, good evening, whenever you are watching our videos. Welcome. If you are just joining me for the very first time, please subscribe. We'd like to have you join us for the year 2020. Today is November 8th. We're on a Friday and moving right along. My past videos, I have completed 4 of the 12 days of Christmas ornaments, 4 of them. Today I'm going to work on 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, a lot of it's going to be an upcycle of things I already have. Going to take a tree from my Walmart's haul and just upcycle it a tad. I like that tree because it is made out of twigs and it has a little metal bucket and it's very farmhouse rustic. I just want to add a little bit of decorations. I also purchased this cute little toolbox and I already removed one of the trees and used it in my other ornament. Check it out, what I used it for. I will remove this one and this will become a toolbox for Papa, which will include a vintage bottle of Doan's pills. Yep. And some cheese and crackers. That's my Papa's toolbox. Also, I might take this tree off the Dollar Tree Merry Christmas truck. I need the tree. And I might use it as a pattern to cut out a tree out of a piece of tin. In my last video, I received a package of samples that was all in tin and with specific designs and specific colors. And I will use the remaining pieces of tin as craft projects. So stop in and watch that last video. And don't forget, I already made a remote control holder for next month to place out in my living room. Right now, it is used for my craft supplies and then for the decorations on my table to remind you of this video and to go back and to see it. And I just tell you how I assembled it. I don't really show you step by step, but you will get the idea when I talk to you about it. And the main idea is to use wood screws, not glue, because you can place heavy objects in it, and remote controls are heavy. And I think I might upcycle this cute little snow shovel. Okay, so these will be something that I'm going to do. And the first one I'll start off with is this cute little cookie ornament that I purchased from my Factory Direct Craft haul. See that video? I opened the box and show you everything that I received for around $100, and I received a lot of stuff. So I'm going to use this and then just upcycle it into some more little cute ornaments. So stick around. And here we go with the slideshow. It makes the videos go by way faster, especially when you're creating multiple items. Okay, I found my copper wiring, very thin jewelry wire. I did wrap it around this rustic hanger that's already attached to this ornament for the upcycle, just to give it a little bit of a gleam. And now I'm going to add a little hook because I want this one to set and display on my backdrop that I created a little lower than the rest of the ornaments. So I'm also thinking about how it's going to look hanging. And I want this to be a little lower because I want it to really stick out and not be bunched together with the rest of them. So now I'm going to create a hook where I just continue after wrapping, bringing it straight up. I'm using 2 pieces because this wire's thin. And I'm just going to place some beads that I found in my stash. I'm going to look for the right color beads and a spool. And then some more beads, and then it'll be a little hook. It's a great upcycle. Okay, every imagination is different, right? So now after I twisted the copper wire, I added another wire, a really long piece, okay? I'm going to create this little handle. Now I added 2 brown pearl beads, a little tiny spacer, flower spacer, a little crystal, and then I'm using these black beads to fill in the inside of the spool to keep it so that it doesn't wobble on the copper wire. So once that's filled, I'm adding that, and then I'm going to add this cute little teapot that I found, well, it's the bottom, that I found in my jewelry stash, and then a bead, and then a cover, and then I'll add a little bit more right here at the top, and then I'm going to loop it, make a loop, and then bring all this copper back through here, okay, and then tie it right here, and that's going to be the hook. All right, always find your craft stash when you are trying to complete items such as ornament items, or when you want to make a personalized gift tag. You'll be surprised what you find in your stash, because if you're anything like me, I forget what I have. And when I opened up my jewelry kit, I found my cute little teapot pieces. So yes, we're going to have cookies, and then the spool can act like a little table, and then a little teapot sitting on top of it. Every imagination is just like a fingerprint. It's different. No 2 people think alike. But I'm adding this to this ornament upcycle, and this will be number 5. Cute. Alright, the next one's going to be this cute little twig Christmas tree in a pail that I found at Walmart's for $1.88. I'm going to try to cut a rustic star out and replace it with that star. That star is just a piece of cardboard. Wrap some twine, maybe a little bit of buffalo plaid on the base. And I might add the Dollar Tree garland to it, or the factory direct craft garland that I purchased in yesterday's video. And that is with different colors on it. Okay, so that's how I'm going to upcycle this. Very simple. Not like the last one. The last one was very hard. This one's a simple, easy peasy upcycle. One thing you rarely do not see on ornaments is a tree skirt. Here's a simple DIY. This also makes flowers. Okay, think about it. When it's finished, it looks like a flower, but we're going to use it as a tree skirt. You take your fat quarter that you purchased from Joann's. I purchased this from Joann's back in my Dollar Tree Joann's haul. And you take the longest section of it and cut so at least it's a square on each side bigger than the bucket that's holding your tree. You take your wire and you just weave it in at the top of one of the sections of this. Just weave it, and then you bring it together and twist, and you will have yourself a cute little tree skirt. Now, if you're doing farmhouse theme and you want your Christmas tree to look all in the same pattern, use the same pattern that you're using on your ornaments, so everything ties together. So thus, I'll use this, and then probably use a little green or the little buffalo plaid red, because all of my ornaments have those particular fabrics in it. Okay, so there you go. Just stick with the theme, make different ornaments, but use the same material. The fat quarters at Joann's come in a bundle, and they were on sale when I purchased them. I purchased them a week or so ago. You can use fat quarters from Walmart's, but I don't know what designs they have. This is the design I picked out when I was planning all my ornaments, and I wanted to make sure I had enough to, make up a few ornaments with the same patterns. So that's just my tip. Okay, so let's make a little tree skirt. Like I said, this makes cute little rustic farmhouse rag flowers. Okay, so you just gather it together, twist it tight as you can, and then, figure out how ruffly you want it, and let's glue it up on the bottom of the bucket. Now, you can just use this one, or make a little tiny one and add to the top of it, and then glue it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a little bit of buffalo plaid, and then it'll be like a double flower, but it'll be a tree skirt, and we'll glue it up on the bottom, and there we go. After building the base, making sure it looks like there's a blanket in there with just a piece of the material that I've been using for all the other projects. I did replace the handle that this came with, but I had to use my needle nose pliers to bend it a little bit so that it'll stay. Okay, so once you get a little bit of weight in these, and then you make it a little wider than what was originally in here, which was those 2 bristle Christmas trees, it's got to be reinforced. Now, I could really get technical and take 2 of the spools and add them, and then make a different handle. But no, I don't want to go bigger than what it already is. So what do you think? Pa's, what should I name it? Pa's snack? Sack lunch snack? Pa's survivor kit? Hey, there you go. That's what I'm going to name it. This will look great in the back of the pickup truck from that I made from Dollar Tree. It'll look great right in there. Yeah, Pa's survival kit. Okay. Think I'm about finished other than writing that out. Okay, the last one is the snow shovel. It's $1.88 from Walmart, and I'm not going to do much but just add a personal touch to it. I like it just like this. It hangs nicely with the other ornaments for the balance, and so this is the easiest one of all. Pick it up for $1.88 while the supplies last. at Walmart. This is a really cute snow shovel. Has everything already on it. Has the twigs. I don't know if I'll keep the Merry Christmas. That's the only thing I'm not sure. But I'm just going to add a little personal touch, and that's going on with the rest of my ornaments. Well, since I came up with a cute little design in the last few ornaments of the little farmhousey rag flower, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a tiny little rag flower and put it in the center there. And that's probably it. It just takes a little while because it's a really tiny material, scrap material that I'm using from leftover pieces that match. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to place a flower in this. I explained to everyone in the last video that this Mod Podge activated the red paint on here, and the paint ran. I don't know why. Anyhow, this is not gift worthy. So I replaced this red truck tinsel wall decor, where I removed the tinsel and then I just spray painted it. I removed it from my backdrop, and I'm going to add this ticking clock one to the backdrop. So right now I'm just repairing the road, which is the corrugated metal track. So, you know what? I can make another clock, and then I'll just make sure I won't use Mod Podge to coat it. It just didn't work for this red truck from Dollar Tree. I don't know what's in the paint, but it came through once the fabric was wet. It came right through the fabric. It's terrible. But all that work, I can still use it for my backdrop. Continuing on. I did add one more little trinket to Pa's, the Bible kit. And that is coffee, sugar, and creamer, along with the Doan's pills and the cheese and crackers, and then the blanket. Alright, let's continue with this rolling pin idea. And I am going to use mini tree trimmings garland, snowflake garland. I'm of course going to use some of those little cookies that I bought from Factory Direct Craft, and then some cookie cutters on the side. And I would like to place Legacy's name and Everly's name, so this personalized. Okay? But you don't have to personalize them. And I have to find a little bowl. I still have some of that Dollar Tree bowl left, the plaid with the snowflakes, so I don't know if I'll use that or not. I do have a red truck ribbon wherever that's at. I'll look for it, or I just might add twine for a bow. But here we go. Legacy likes pink, so I'm going with all the pink pearl beads that I have, along with a crystal in between the colors. And I'm going to make that for her hook. I first tied and twisted it at one end of the handle on the rolling pin. This one will be a glitzy. And the rolling pin that will go on my 12 Days of Christmas is just a rolling pin, hanging by twine and a cute little bow I made from the Dollar Tree ribbon. And then it's just a piece of cloth hanging. That's it. Hello everyone. I am still working on my 12 days of ornaments. I have not forgotten. You know, my daughter and Miss Legacy came over and she said, let's make some snowflakes out of the clothes hangers. And then I started to go off the path and decided I wanted to make a Star of Bethlehem, and on and on and on. And then I made a red truck clock because I was trying to make a Christmas gift, and then that didn't turn out. So let's finish up these 12 days ornaments. My backdrop is complete, and I did want an angel with this 12, and this is just simple. I wanted something blingy because I'm going to, when I display them, I want them to all kind of blend in, and then I need to place 3 of them up at the top, and some of them have to be small. So basically I just came up with a wire. I used a long wire and just used brown pearl beads, and then small little spacer beads, and then the white pearls, right? Then I brought it up, the wires up together, and then I added burlap, piece of burlap. See how it's in between the circle and the head. And then I added some real pretty ribbon from Dollar Tree. And then on top, I made a cross. Or no, wait a minute, I added the crystal bead. And then I formed the halo. And then with the remaining wire, made a hook. I glued on the cross. So this is one of my angels I'm going to place on the 12 days of Christmas. It's very simple DIY. Now, I'm debating on 3 different ornaments right now. One is these leftover shower curtain rods. I do not need them. I saved them. And I would like to take 3 of them and make a snowman. Or I want to take these Dollar Tree puzzle pieces and make a reindeer. Or, I love this. I just found this at Dollar Tree. This cute little Happy Holidays mason jar sign. Now this is heavy, the only problem with this. But I would love to just drill a hole in it and string it as an ornament. What do you think? Which one should I do? If I was a popular channel, I would ask to leave comments below, and then I would go with your comments, but I'm not popular. So, I suppose I'm going to do the snowman. Now, refer back to a couple videos ago. That title says how to pick up tin tiles and use them for crafts. Watch that video and see where I get the tin tiles. I did receive a black piece of tin tile. I can make a snowman's hat out of that. And then I probably won't wrap these. I would wrap these if there was a different look, but I already wrapped twine around the heart. So I want to eliminate that. Keep these white. Place some tin behind it, or buffalo plaid fabric. Just glue it on. Make a tin hat, and then there you go. A snowman. Alright, let's get started on this one. And then we can wrap up these 12 days of holidays ornaments and place them up on my display board. Okay, your puzzle pieces you can paint or add fabric and then cut around it. I decided to paint these. Right now I'm using a coffee bar from Apple Barrel, and it's a gloss for the first layer. This I saved from a Dollar Tree ornament. It was a Christmas tree and it had this hanging on the bottom. This will be the nose. And then of course my snowman's finished. Dollar Tree is right now November 13th on a Wednesday. I purchased it yesterday on the 12th. Selling these cute 50-inch by 70-inch tablecloths in plaid. Now, if you can't find that, use the Dollar Tree scarves. Okay, I do have one of those somewhere and it's blue. Use that as your fabric behind these cute curtain rod or shower curtain rods. Connect them. And then I have my tin. And then I wrote, let it snow. Now, you don't need to use tin. Cut yourself up a cardboard hat. Add felt to it. Something simple, plain, you know, we're in the farmhousey theme. The only thing that'll be blingy is, of course, my angel. But it is in brown, so it won't be bright. But I needed an angel up on my 12 Days of Ornaments. Okay, and then this one's an extra idea. And it's going to be a reindeer. You just take the puzzle pieces from Dollar Tree and, you know, find one that's going to look like the face and maybe ears. And then cut two accordingly to add as antlers. And then you decorate. Go from there. This children can do. Okay? A whole bunch of pieces left here. Cut around them. Make, you know, play around what you want them to look like. Okay? I do have some googly eyes somewhere, so will I add that or paint on eyes? I'm not sure. But we are finishing up with these 12 Days of Ornaments finally. Wow, what a collection we're going to have. Like my angel, my little primitive angel. I got her out and brought her up on the table so you could see her. Boy, oh boy, by the time December's here, I'm going to be lost. I won't have anything to do. I'm getting everything done now. That's what December's all about. It's not rushing. It's getting things done ahead of time and then enjoy the holidays. And keep your stress level low so you don't get sick. That's what I've learned in the past. I'm always getting sick in December with bronchitis and into January. That's because I'm stressing out and doing this and doing that and then crafting and then baking and then running the road. So I have to start eliminating some of it as you get older. And so now I get my crafts done early. Since I started the YouTube channel, this is extra 12 Days of Ornaments. I've never done this before. Only in the 2 years, excuse me, that I started uploading to YouTube. So get me a cup of coffee. And we'll continue with this once it's dried. Cute. I found the tree I was telling you about where the bell came. And there was a little tin piece on this. And then I removed that. There's this side. I removed it because I needed it for a pattern. And then I used this for a pattern. Going to upcycle this with this little reindeer puzzle piece so that you can see the reindeer a little bit better. I'm going to place it on this and still use the bell for a nose. However, I'm going to cover it up with fabric. Of course, you know, buffalo plaid. I'm either going to use green. Yeah, I'll probably use some of the green. I still have some left. And this green I used for my Dollar Tree remote control truck holder. But I'm using it right now for my craft supplies. I'll put this out in my living room next month. But yes, I have some of the green. So I'm just going to cover that up. You know, I don't remove all those imperfections. Okay? But yet it'll bring out that little reindeer in the front of it. Now, if you don't want to do a reindeer puzzle piece, there is a reindeer at Dollar Tree. It's a head with the antlers, and you could glue it right in the center of it. But place buffalo plaid over this. You know, upcycle it to a farmhouse rustic theme. That's the thing this year. I'm already thinking on next year. I'm thinking of doing pink and Paris theme. You know, pinky, pink, lace, Paris, bling. We'll see. We'll see what we'll do. Next year's another 12 months, no, 13 months away. Okay, let's get this buffalo plaid, green plaid on this cute little Dollar Tree ornament that we will upcycle. Now, do I really need some eyes on it? What do you think? I can put googly eyes on it. I don't want it to look like too much of a kid's project, so I just might leave it as it is. If I put googly eyes on it, then yeah, it could be whimsical and comical, but I don't know. But I like the idea of placing fabric on this tree. It didn't go to waste. And then I poked a hole through, so I'll add my hanger. And I just might leave it like this. Woohoo! Getting down to the wire. Or should I add a little bow in his hair with the red tinsel? What do you think? I don't know. We'll see. Or a little plaid bow. A little snowflake from the Dollar Tree ribbon. I do have the Dollar Tree truck ribbon, but man, I haven't used it on this project at all. This is too many trucks in the project as it is, probably. Too much red. I don't know. Just might leave it like this, folks. And here we are. My display board and my 12 days of ornaments. I will take pictures of this and you will find it on my Facebook page. There's those wheels I made with the little pots. Yeah, I kept the clock because the Mod Podge and this red paint on this Dollar Tree truck, you mix it together and it bleeds. So I kept this and placed this on my display board. And there you have it. Of course, I have my little tiny angel. I wanted an angel. The Pa's Survivor kit with its donuts, pills, and cheese and crackers and coffee. You have the cute little puzzle reindeer. The simple, simplistic rolling pin. An upcycle from Walmart's ornament with my little rag flower. Another upcycle Walmart's ornament with my skirt, handmade skirt. The cookies for 5 cents, and we have tiny little cookie cutters on these with a little gingerbread and Up here's a little teapot. So we have to have tea with our cookies or coffee with our cookies. What do you think of that? And then Noel, a little shadow box made out of an embroidery hoop with Dollar Tree items and some flannel. Here you have 2 hearts. It's like a Christmas tag. One says Merry Farmhouse Christmas. The other one says Joy. And that is wrapped with the Dollar Tree child's bracelets. And my very first one was the Christmas tree, folded from the little pocket-sized book from Dollar Tree. My snowman, made from 3 shower curtain hooks and a little tin hat, says Let It Snow. And then this little vintage tobacco tin. Watch the other video. I do read up about it and tell you how old it is. I attached it to another embroidery hoop with flannel. And here we go. And we have a ticking clock. It's working. Now you know what time it is for me. Yes, this is 6:45 in the morning. I thank you for watching. Please share the idea. Take my video and share it to your Facebook group. Share it to your friends. If you like one of these ornaments out of the 12, here you go. This is part 2, so find part 1. It'll be the first 4 ornaments. We are finished. And you will see this on my Facebook page. And it'll probably be displayed in my craft room very soon. Bless. #ArtistFreedom.